Hello, my name is Annette, and welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk about everything, absolutely everything that can help a woman gain her fullest potential. Well, today I want to talk about helping yourself in marriage. Well, marriage is a beautiful gift from God. As you know, in the Bible, the Hebrew women who were being held by those nurses that helped these women to deliver their children during those times. You know how Hebrew women were giving birth? They were just giving birth. So those ones who were helping the Hebrew women, they did very well. And God blessed them with families of their own. So that is how much it is a blessing. So it has to be taken in that way. It has to be taken in that way. So well, individually, even before we get married, we have our own challenges. We have our individual challenges. Challenges of like independency for us women, most especially. We want to be independent. Not even that we want, but that is how we have been raised. We have gone to school. We have really documents. We have masters. We have staff, and we are good. We can talk. So we have that independence. That's a natural independence which most people are even raised with. Some like to hang out. You like to hang out. It is okay at that time. You like to party. You like to take some alcohol. You want to do all that stuff that single people do. All this is okay at its time, but it becomes a challenge when you get married. But this is not something that you hide while you are maybe in the dating phase or you're being single. This is not something that you hide. But when you get married, these are the things that end up becoming challenges. They hinder the marriage, that marriage thing in its beauty. It is hindered by some of these things that we have been having. It is very good if you notice that you have these challenges while you're still not married. You can get to help yourself and eliminate that toxic challenge that you have or substance that is in you, so that when you get married, this is something you have no problem with. Some of us even where we were raised, we have seen our mothers handling maybe their marriage like this. But right now, when we grow, we know maybe that was not right. But that is how you have been raised. So, maybe I can talk to my dad like this. I can maybe respond like this. But now that you're married with exposure, we have exposure at this age. So with that kind of exposure, we have different conferences. So we learned that this was wrong. At that time, it worked for your mom. It worked for them, but you feel it's not the right thing to do at this rate. So because of that, I say you need to help yourself. You need to help yourself, and you take away this. But when you get married and you already realize that you're married, and then this is when the things start coming up. This is when you start realizing that you have these issues, that you have these things that are coming up, that your partner is not being fine with. Because you realize your partner is not being fine. I know you feel like, isn't he supposed to go with me like that? Oh, but he knew this when we got married. Yeah, he knew that the same way you knew some of the challenges he had. But perhaps you thought maybe you could outgrow them, but the person is not outgrowing them. They will get tired. They will get tired the same way you could get tired. Because in life, we have phases. We have phases of life. You get tired of certain things. So if you're not living these bad habits that are challenging you, then you are going to be the one who is left. You either leave the bad habits or you are left. But I will give you only one thing to go about, and this is knowing. You need to know that you have this challenge if you can help yourself. Because if you do not know that you have this challenge, then how can you help yourself? How can you find a solution to something you know nothing about? How can you seek for help? Maybe medical help, maybe spiritual help, maybe anything, whatever help you can get. You can only get it if you know. You can only get it if you know that you have this particular issue. So today, what you should go with is you need to help yourself. But before you help yourself, you need to accept that you have this challenge. Thank you for watching. We shall keep discussing as we go on. Subscribe to my channel.